All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, or not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. The trouble is, you think you have time. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. You only lose what you cling to. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. The root of suffering is attachment. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep the mind strong and clear. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. It is better to travel well than to arrive. The way is not in the sky, the way is in the heart. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. To be kind is more important than to be right. Many times, what people need is not a brilliant mind that speaks, but a special heart that listens.